So first off, we had a big press conference Monday with Jon Sumrall, and very impressive in my opinion. He hit a lot of. It's almost like he had a script of like things Gator fans wanted to hear, and he just nailed each and every single point. He said a lot of great things. What were some things that really stood out to you throughout his press conference?
Yeah, there were so many really great nuggets in there all throughout. So many great quotes that he had. Um, so I mean, like I said in the last episode, I've been a fan of John Summerall, and that press conference just validated all of my positive feelings I had about him. I was ready to run through a brick wall after listening to that press conference, and I think most of Gator Nation was too. Uh, but the number one thing I think,
With a helmet or without a helmet?
oh, no helmet, no
No
helmet.
helmet. All right.
Um,
Cam Scatterboo style.
yeah, exactly, exactly. I think the number one question, or the number one quote that I think really exemplifies the difference between him and Billy Napier in the press conference was when he said, "I don't want to have a plan to win in 8 years. I want to win tomorrow." And that's a very stark contrast from Billy Napier's opening press conference when the message was, it's going to take a little bit longer than you guys are going to want. You guys are going to get mad at me because it's going to be a slow build. So I think in a nutshell, that's really it. He wants to win now. He's willing to do whatever it takes to win. That was the vibe that I got in the press conference, and yeah, I think I feel like he's willing to do whatever it takes and change whatever he needs to change and adapt. Most importantly, adapt uh, in whatever way he needs to in order to win, which is what's needed in college football. Because we saw what Billy Napier was and wasn't willing to do to win. He wasn't willing to give up play calling, and he wasn't willing to go out and hire big time assistants, and he stuck to his friends. So the yeah, I want to win now. And another big one on that hiring friends point is when he was asked about it, he immediately and emphatically said, "I don't hire my friends, and I've lost friends over it." So I think those two are the two biggest quotes that I think, at least for me, that those got me fired up and gave me a lot of hope for his tenure moving forward.
Yeah, I think we're seeing uh, quite a bit of course correction right away with Summerall. He's moving fast. He's moving aggressively. He is backing up the talk. Um, we saw Napier say that it's a talent acquisition business right when he took the job, and then he proceeded to take only six guys in the portal, that first portal window, and obviously year one didn't go that well. Um, Summerall, he already has made hires. He's coaching two teams right now too, so he's pulling double duty and still backing up the talk. But we'll get more into that in a bit. But something that stood out to me with him too was him recognizing two coaching legends, Gator legends, in Urban Meyer and Steve Spurrier, and the fact that they're within arm's reach. They were literally within arm's reach probably at the press conference, but metaphorically they are too because he can call them anytime he wants. If he has got a question, a concern, hey, coach, what do you think about this? Because you have two greats that will answer the phone for you anytime because they love the University of Florida. And it's been said that Billy Napier kind of was a little bit more reserved, didn't really use that wealth of knowledge that those two had, and he recognized right away what an asset those two could be. And to me, that's not even, that's not as big as hiring a coordinator or, what quarterback you put on the field. But a little thing like that, I think, can go a long way because we've seen that Todd Golden relies on Billy Donovan a lot too, and we've seen how he's done, and uh, it's a big thing. But overall, as you said, schematically, he's going to adjust. He did say on a podcast or an interview, I believe, that even though he's used a lot of 12 personnel at Tulane, he's going to run more 10 and 11 personnel, which is more of a fit for Florida. And right off the bat, I mean, he's backing up the talk. he's going to change the scheme ahead of time, knowing what will fit us better. I
Mhm.
mean, does that surprise you at all that he would jump on that fast?
No, not at all. Like I think that fits exactly with who he's been and who he's shown himself to be. You know, like I said before, willingness to adapt. And I mean he specifically called out in the press conference, like we have great skill players here at the University of Florida, and he wants to, and it's one of his missions is to make sure that they're retained, that we keep them. I did think it was funny that he said that about the skill players, and then did not say that about the O line when he mentioned O line immediately after. So
Well, I mean, he's probably watched this play like everyone else,
yeah,
so shouldn't be too surprising. But
no.
again, just to change your identity as a coach, that doesn't happen very often, you
Mhm.
know. So credit to him there. I do believe he'll follow through on it.